Concern in the skies outside New York City tonight. The drone mystery over New Jersey. Seen flying near President-elect Trump's Bedminster Golf Course, Jersey. Seen flying near President-elect Trump's Bedminster Golf Course, New Jersey. Seen flying near President-elect Trump's Bedminster Golf Course and near a military base. The FAA now taking action. And here's Aaron Katursky.
Tonight in central New Jersey, a mystery in the sky.
What the heck?
The FBI is now investigating multiple sightings of swarms of drones hovering menacingly overhead, night after night, for the last several weeks.
I can see 3 drones just in this view.
So they're not drones. I've been watching several videos on this. I've been commenting on the videos, and YouTube has been taking down my comments. And I'm going to show you why. Because YouTube never deletes the lie, they always delete the truth. So, number one, they're not only over a golf course in New Jersey, they're in Michigan, California, Oregon, they've been spotted in the UK, over military bases, they're all around the planet really, and it's been going on for a while. But there's been a few things that have been going on for a while. So here, remember back in 1974, which I'm sure most of you don't, Warren von Braun was on his deathbed with cancer, and he talked about the 4 threats that are coming. The first threat here, I don't think they came in this order, but the first threat is the Russians. The Russians are a threat. And how long have we been going on with this Russia thing? Since 2014, when we overthrew the government in Ukraine and we had the blood moons, 2014, 2015. So the Russian thing's been going on for 10 years. The second thing was terrorists, fighting terrorists, national terrorists. We and Israel own terrorist organizations and use them to do what we want to do. The third threat, if I can get to it, was asteroids. So we hear a lot about comets and asteroids and what have you, and the threat of the asteroid right now is Apophis, and Tom Horn wrote a book about how Apophis is going to hit Earth in 2029. So we have that threat, and I actually believe Tom Horn. And the fourth threat, the last card, we know what the last card is. So it's aliens and extraterrestrials. That would be the final card. And over during the 4 years that I knew him, and he was giving his speeches for him, he would bring up the last card. And remember, Carol, the last card is the alien card. We're going to build space-based weapons against aliens. So the entire idea of a space force is going to be brought out by having a fake alien invasion. And this has been going on. People have been talking about this since 1974. Well, who wants a space force?
This is the presentation of the Space Force flag. So we've worked very hard on this, and it's so important from a defensive standpoint, from an offensive standpoint, from every standpoint there is. As you know, China, Russia, perhaps others, started off a lot sooner than us. We should have started this a long time ago, but we've made up for it in spades. We have developed some of the most incredible weapons anyone's ever seen, and it's moving along very rapidly, and we have tremendous people in charge. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to just start by asking some of those folks to say a few words, and the importance strategically, militarily, and even from a pure civilian standpoint, and from bringing our country. That's fantastic. I'll walk over there. That is great. You stay there. That's fantastic. Isn't that great? Please get in the picture. That's beautiful.
Mr. President, you will stand in your office alongside the other service flags.
Very, very great honor. It's a great honor. That's a beautiful flag, too. Roger, hold that up so they can see. That's really beautiful. Wow.
There you have it. Predicted in 1974 by the, I can't say Nazi, commander of the UFO program in Germany, who was our lead researcher in our NASA program, and he specifically stated it would take a satellite orbiting station to get to the moon, because you would need 3 stages of rocketry to get people to the moon. That was what he said. And NASA went to the moon in 10 years, and in 60 years they haven't been able to do it again. So this whole thing with these drones, these are, we go back to the other picture, some of them look like, well, you know, some of them look like airplanes, some of them are drones, but some of them move very quickly, and they're high-tech secret programs. That one looked like a TR-3B. They do have the TR-3A, basically magno-hydrodynamic drives that drive power these ships, and they don't use anti-gravity, they actually use centrifugal force to give them lift. The magno-hydrodynamic drive gives them, it's an EMF field that causes a space around the ship to move, and it causes, like if you were to squeeze something between your fingers and it pops out. That's kind of what this drive does with the atmosphere. It uses the molecular and atomic structure of the atmosphere to propel the ship. And so this is something they've been working on since the flux liner in 1964, and that was basically a flying capacitor. And so this technology is very well known and used by governments, but the people don't know about it, so they're out there wondering, you know, what are these things flying around? Are these aliens? They're going to be telling you that they're aliens. Let's go back to let me go back. Let's do this. I said they're going to tell you that they're aliens, but they already are. It's right here. Bombshell. Pentagon admits drones, UFOs, are not from Iran. They're not from USA or any other country. So they're already telling you they're UFOs. And like I said, this was predicted in 1974. And this is the last card. So we are at the end. Something big is coming.